I am Dave Barry, and I'm glad to be back with National Basketball Recruiting Director Rob Cassidy. Rob, we're going to talk right now. You've been on the road watching a lot of high school basketball, and you wanted to talk about the battle between Cooper Flagg, our current number one in class of 2024, and Ace Bailey, the number two. Is there a chance that there could be a change there?
Yeah, I think if you asked that question 6 months ago, people would have told you there's no way anybody's gonna, oust Cooper at the top of this list. He's kind of a mega prospect. He remains a mega prospect. But the last 2 months has made it a little bit more interesting than maybe it was a while back. Ace Bailey's kind of been on a tear. I think his upside, if everything clicks well, is as high as Fags, if not higher. The issue right now is that his body of work just isn't as consistent and isn't as long. He hasn't really had the exposure that Flagg has had. He was absent from a number of high profile events this summer. And he just hasn't been doing it as long as Flagg, who has been remarkably consistent and almost never has a bad game, which is kind of what separates them right now. But as the season goes on, I think the conversation is starting to happen, not just between you and I. I think it's happening in all sorts of basketball circles where this thing is tightened up. And I'll pat myself on the back here as being the only one that has Ace as two right now. Other people have him as 3, 4. But I think it's pretty clear that if he's not one, he's two. And we're going to see what happens for the rest of the season because this battle has tightened.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one to watch going forward. I'll remind everybody you can follow Rob there on social media for all updates throughout the season. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Dave.